Hello.
Hello. Oh, my goodness,
Never.
dude. This is the worst one yet.
Should we tell them what time it is?
What time is it?
It is. Oh, it's not that late. It's 1:30.
1:30, not that late.
1:37.
My goodness. Dude, we usually do this at fucking 11 p.m. 10.
Pray for me.
This is not good. I'm way drunker than I've been the other times we started.
Yo, kid's 4 White Claws deep. He's hammering.
Nazdrovia.
Salud.
Ew.
Oh! Got a seed.
Once
Fuck
we're like...
me in the ass like a choo-choo train.
Wow.
Oh, hold your horses.
Oh, my God. That did not feel good. I'm going to be honest. Once we're like 30 episodes deep, we have to do a compilation video of all the times I almost throw up.
I can't wait to see what your face looks like on that.
Disgust.
Jesus H. Christmas Christ.
Welcome. Under the umbrella again.
Yeah.
Episode Trace.
Yeah, 3rd episode. How crazy.
Now, you might not be able to feel the energy in the room a little different, but we are missing
Allison,
the
she's
third
not
member
here,
of
dude.
the...
She left us hanging tonight.
Yeah.
God damn.
Rest
No,
in
she
peace.
didn't feel good, so we lost her.
So it feels a little different in here.
Yeah,
it feels weird.
It is weird. We don't got anybody to Google shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna be telling lies.
Lies
left
the whole
and
time.
right.
Guaranteed.
Anything we say, it's not facts.
I got to be honest, I might throw up. Like, I really feel like I'm going to puke.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Speaking of throwing up, Thanksgiving is this week.
I'm gonna puke.
I wish.
I literally will.
We wanted to talk about Thanksgiving a little bit. The holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best. It didn't start as something good. It's pretty fucked up how it started. But now, how could you hate Thanksgiving? Take the Pilgrims and Native Americans out of it. It's amazing.
I don't know how you could hate Thanksgiving.
Family.
I really just tried to think of a way you could hate Thanksgiving, and unless you don't like food, which you're a psychopath, crazy person, if you don't like food, that's the only way.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah.
I love fucking pigging out, feeling like I'm going to throw up.
I will stuff a duck inside of a turkey, call it a turducken.
I think there's a chicken involved in that sandwich as well.
No.
Turducken, turkey, duck,
Sandwich.
chicken. Well, I'm saying I'm just saying like
Yeah.
a bird's.
Yo, let me tell you one thing. Did you absolutely decimate a creature's
It's fucked
existence
up.
if you take 3 birds and stuff them in each other's ass
we
after you behead them and roast them?
And rip their guts out.
Imagine if I beheaded you, took a smaller human, shoved it in your asshole, fucking roasted both of you, and then fed my family with them.
Wow.
Think of how fucked up that would be.
Alpha predator, man.
Yeah, I guess so, but that's fucked up.
It's very fucked up.
That's crazy medieval shit.
We always talk about that one meme that's like about like chicken cutlets, and it's like I will what is it? I'll fillet you and bathe you and your children. Like you're literally taking a piece of chicken
and putting it in dead
egg
baby
yolk.
chickens.
That's so fucked up. But anyway, back to how amazing Thanksgiving is.
Yeah,
What are you doing for Thanksgiving? You're going.
I'm going to North Carolina. Hopefully everything goes to plan. You know, COVID and shit.
Yeah.
Sketchy. Everyone's got to not be sick before we do that.
Right.
We shouldn't be traveling anyways, but
You take the risks. It's a family decision. I think at some point.
It was. It was just like I haven't been home in a year, so I haven't seen my family in literally a year. So it was just like, all right, we're not going to be in contact with anybody but us who's going there. So we were all like, you know, social distance beforehand, stay as clean as possible,
Right.
and let's do it. So,
But who's going? You?
me, Allison, my mom's fiance, Mike, Trippy. Congratulations, my mom.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
She got engaged.
Mrs.
Crazy.
Scary's mom.
How crazy. Next year she's going to get married?
gonna be
What?
fun.
I'll black out at the wedding like this. Oh, I love you, Mom.
100%.
And then
You're really
Steph
gonna take a sip during the
and
guest
my
list,
brother
man?
and
Your sister.
my sister and Mike's son is coming also.
Do we like Mike's son?
I've never met him.
Weird.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
Trippy.
That's true. I've never. My family is like half of my family's super big, but then the other half is not. So I've never had like a big family Thanksgiving. It's always like 3 of us.
Well, this isn't even big. This is actually small.
Yeah, but that's still 6, 7 people.
Yeah,
I've never had a Thanksgiving.
My family is
that
like
big.
50 fucking
I know,
people.
but that's Guinea shit. I'm not a Guinea.
I know.
I'm
Isn't
honor.
that crazy?
It is.
All that means is Guineas have a lot of sex and have a lot of kids. That's all that means.
Fertility.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else could that mean? Oh, you got a big family? Your family fucks a lot.
That and they just value it more.
Yeah,
you know, than other cultures. Not that my family doesn't value our family, but it's not just having a big family. It's like wanting to be a part of that big family. Yeah. But yeah,
we used to do it way more.
Yeah,
in
well,
the day. When you get older,
you know what it is? I feel like it's like phases of families. Like young family, like kids are a certain age. Their cousins, brothers, whatever, also all have kids that certain age. So it's like a big thing. And then once those families start to grow, they kind of branch off into their own like Thanksgiving tradition.
Well, it was
shit.
back in like our parents, you know, when they were 25, when they were our age, and like when our grandparents were younger. I feel like that was really the core value back then. And, like, that was what started it. Like, after everybody in my family that was older, like my grandma and, like, everybody that was that old in my family started passing away and everything, rest in peace, that's when the traditions got a little weird, which sucks. You know what I mean? Like, that sucks.
No, it does.
But it's just, like, they're the reason why we did that stuff, so... Times are just different, man. Times suck now, dude. The world's whack now.
Yeah, but...
It's so cool. We're in the coolest time ever. We're doing the wildest shit.
Yeah.
Like, in the next 50 years, we're going to be, like, integrated with computers and shit. That's a fact. We're going to literally
Yeah, no, but I don't know if that it's interesting and cool, but it's not like good.
You might not like it, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's literally... evolution, not even evolution. It's just just advancement of go for family values.
You literally can't help yourself but start on that kind of shit,
dude. I'm telling you though, it's real shit. It's just that's all we do. We make shit and we get better and we grow.
No, no, you're not wrong.
We're gonna also integrate
completely. I completely agree with you. It's just funny that we went from stuffing
family
a turkey into a chicken's ass.
I know what? All right, what are we talking about?
No. But I want to elaborate on Thanksgiving a little bit more. I am stuck here.
You should. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
well, Casey will be here.
No, yeah, a couple of our boys will be here and shit, but I don't know necessarily what we're doing. But
Parrish are not going anywhere either.
No, I know,
so
I know.
You got Casey and Parrish.
I understand. Can you
well, you're over here crying like you got no friends.
I was going somewhere.
Dude, I leave. He's like, damn, I got no friends.
I couldn't care less that you're not here. Wow. I'm just saying that I'm not. I don't have Thanksgiving plans yet, but that I love the concept of Friendsgiving.
How fucking good!
It's so much fun because like. You know, we both have cool families, so we, you know, when we get together with them, it's still fun. It's a party, you know. But when you're with your friends,
real quick? I'm breaking my neck.
Oh yeah, well you can do whatever you got to do.
No, I know. I was just like my neck was literally snapped looking at you. I just had to like.
Speaking of which, the neck of a turkey, delicious. Also, it really is. It's dark meat. I love it.
Can you ever call someone a turkey neck?
No.
Fucking turkey. Your
Friendsgiving is so much fun.
Amazing.
Because like, it's. All the great parts about Thanksgiving as far as the food and stuff goes, but also you're just getting hammered fucked up with your friends.
No, it's amazing. Like, obviously you were there, so we know. But the first year we ever moved out here was
it was amazing. There was like 20 people.
It was more than that.
Everyone had we don't even really smoke like that, but everyone had a joint at their table setting.
Every place setting had a joint.
That was labeled with our names.
Pre-rolled joint there. Label with your names, and we had the full spread. You and me cooked the turkey, and the stuffing. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the best turkey
I've ever had. I've ever had specifically.
And
sorry, Mom.
sorry, Mom, but I've literally never had a turkey.
You know what it is? We put about 11 sticks of butter in it.
Big butter on that.
But
bitch.
You got to,
bro. That's what it is. We roasted that bitch perfect.
Yeah, no, it was very good. Very good. I was impressed with.
We cooked it all day
ourselves. Yeah.
That bitch cooked for hours.
Oh yeah, it sucks. See, and that's another thing about Thanksgiving is like, it's almost like a rite of passage or an honor to be in charge of the turkey or to carve the turkey.
We
but
were
I'll tell you
in
what, that fucking sucks.
We were in that.
It's
bitch.
such a chore. I want to just watch football and get fat and fucking eat hors d'oeuvres all day.
Yeah,
we
were
responsibility,
working, bro. We were working.
But it is cool. It's a nice feeling to like feel like you're responsible for how good it goes.
Yeah,
you know, like if the turkey's fucked,
it was good.
Fucked.
It was fire, bro.
Have you ever had a ham?
Remember Sam came and all his homies came before we even knew them really.
Yeah.
Like that was the first I feel like thing that we really did with them. And dude, all of them know how to cook.
Yeah.
So they brought the work.
Yeah.
Remember mad aluminum?
There was a million dishes.
So many.
Oh my god, the best kinds of things are served in aluminum.
Potatoes or some shit like that.
I don't know, but dude, now you're lumping every Thanksgiving I've ever had together. Probably.
I could taste them.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry right now.
Food.
Like before we were talking about Thanksgiving, we were talking about how hungry we are because we've been drinking for 6 hours and haven't eaten.
No, that hasn't been that long.
Yeah, dude, we were doing the other thing we were doing, wink, wink, before drinking like 5 hours ago. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Fuck, you're right. You know what? It was 9:00.
Cheers to that. Yeah, we were like, yo, we'll be done by 10.
We're like, oh,
it's 2 a.m.
We're like, we got it done. Let's be done by 10:30, we said. Probably.
We didn't start till 2. Anyway, fucking Friendsgiving's awesome. I'm hungry already thinking about it.
I want cookies.
It's just good. I was talking to my mom. Christmas is coming up too. Like, it's just that's what life's about. Those little those traditions.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like getting
No,
together
that's
and
how
just
life is,
happy.
Bro. Yo,
like,
if you think about it, think about your whole year, right?
It's centered around
normal person. I'll say.
Yeah.
Think about your whole year. The only good times are the holidays.
Yeah.
Everything else sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know.
Everybody's
You work
working for
the
Thanksgiving.
weekend. Hold on. Great song.
I know, it really is. No, it is.
Yo, people were cool back then, bro. I'll tell you that.
Well, with that kind of music.
Yeah, just everybody's working for the weekend. And you're like roller skating and like...
or like running out of class with
bro.
your books in your hand and your papers flying.
Hop in the Camaro and
summer.
Dude, everybody's working for the weekend, though.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Times
have changed.
You know what I would do to go back to when we were like 20? Summer, when we were 20.
Yeah.
All the boys.
Yeah, but like, it's I try not to get caught up on that because I've gotten depressed about that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But
they say never. Let me think about what they say. What do they say? Yo, fucking guy drools on himself.
You gotta say.
Let me think about what they say.
They say. Who the fuck is
I don't know.
Who's
they, them, like these guys. They just say, never. You're not supposed to look backwards and like wish you were there, because if all that didn't happen, you wouldn't be where you are now.
No.
So it's like nostalgia sucks. Nostalgia is the worst thing ever because you look back and you're like, I wish
so
it was
better.
this still. Well, it will never be that.
No.
So you can't look at it like that. It's gone. Those times are gone. So you have to look at it like, if those times never happened, you would not be where you are now.
No.
Because your path wouldn't lead there. So you just got to look at the memories and just smile, and you got to, that's all. You take it as just that only.
I do mostly finally just look back and things are great, but there are times where it's like, fuck, and it gets sad. Yeah. But to elaborate on what you just said, that's how I kind of look at it. Is like, I wouldn't be experiencing what I'm experiencing now if I didn't already go through the shit I went through. So, like, I'll just 100%. Look at it for what it was. It was awesome. Yeah. Being 20, 21, 22, 23 was awesome. And now, like, this is awesome, too.
Yeah, what are you going to do that your whole life?
No.
We had the 1% of what people that age have. Like, we had the fucking most fun back then. Some people don't ever experience that in their life. Yeah. We've done that shit. And it's gone now. It's all good. We did it. What are you gonna do? You gotta keep going. The only thing I do miss bad is like all the boys together always. Yeah. How fucking fun. Like everyone's here. Everybody.
And by here you mean my basement.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like,
in general,
like, oh, let's
going
hang out. There's
party.
12 of us. Or like, let's go out tonight. There's fucking 20 of us.
I know.
Now it's like, let's go out. There's 3 of us, and it's like, I don't know where you should go in West Hollywood and make sure Frank doesn't get hit on.
The gays like me. I don't blame them. I'm a fucking stud. I'll take the compliments all day, every day.
What do you think it is about you, for real?
This
is a thing. Let's tell everybody.
Yeah.
This
This
is a stone cold fact.
And it's
proven.
We couldn't be like meaning this any less disparagingly towards gay people because it is what it is. Like,
I love.
We often talk about like, dude, it seems like such a fun thing, lifestyle. Like, it's a completely different thing than being single and straight. And
no, we're not saying anything about being gay. We're just saying gay people like
that
Frank.
when we go out in quote unquote gay areas like West Hollywood, that's obviously a very prominent gay area. It's a bunch of gay bars and stuff. We were just there like 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Bro, a week ago.
So much fun.
Bro,
hanging out
wait. We were there 4 days ago.
Okay, whatever.
What do you mean? We literally were just there.
It doesn't matter. Because I'll tell you why it doesn't matter. Because that's one of a million times that I've gotten hit on by gay people. I was getting catcalled.
Catcalled. We were in the restaurant and somebody one table over goes, "Hey, how you doing, baby?" What the fuck, dude? In the restaurant, like what?
I'm fucking handsome.
Granted, that dude was on smoke, like he was fucked up, but
he was high on smoke.
But
no, my real hypothesis is just that like. Not that night.
It's your build.
But most of the time, I'm a little girthy. Maybe that's attractive.
It's your build, bro.
I mean, I don't blame them.
You had a mask on. What are they hitting on you?
No, I didn't have a mask on then.
Well,
before
it's
the eyes, the eyebrows.
I
look like I take care of myself.
You're thinking one of the 2 times of the night.
There was 3 times. I've kept track. No, I just feel like I feel like I take care of myself pretty well, and I'm like pretty well groomed most of the time.
Except for your pube bush.
Well, they didn't see that though. But no. I just feel like it. Maybe I give off. Also, I'm very in touch with my feelings. I probably give off a vibe of like being emotional.
They're not
or like
talking to you.
Flowy and fun.
We walk past them and
they
they catcall you.
Because I'm fucking sexy, dude. If I see, I mean, granted, I'd never catcall a girl. I think it's weird and creepy. But
never
a hot girl, I could imagine myself being like, "What's up, ma?" You know what I mean? Like that's what they're doing to me. Fucking hot.
It's dude. You know what?
It makes me feel great about myself.
Next time we're out in West Hollywood,
gotta ask someone.
When somebody catcalls you, we're gonna stop them and we're gonna say, "What was it for you?
Yeah.
Why did you fucking?"
That's
stop?
a great point.
You know
we should
I mean?
just do that.
Like that's an okay question to ask somebody. Why did you do that?
Yeah.
Like what made you do that? It's got to be the build, bro.
Yeah.
You're a little thick around the gills.
Thick around the gills,
bro.
I'm fucking trout.
You're like a puffer fish. Like you could suck it in, but if you wanna, you could blow it out. You know what I'm saying?
Holy smoke!
You could you could change shapes. You're a shapeshifter.
I don't know that I am. I think
metamorphosis. Metamorphosis.
So yeah, Thanksgiving's awesome.
Yeah. Our brains are scrambled.
I'm kidding. You wanted to talk about something you saw today.
What did I see today? I saw a lot of shit today.
I'll tell you what you saw, but I would like you to remember. Now I kind of want to see if you remember.
We're talking about In-N-Out?
We sure are.
Listen to me. Let me fact check this.
Here we go. We don't have Allison. It's going to take you 20 minutes to look it up.
What the fuck, dude? Listen, this is on her. When she watches this is on her.
What we need you to do as the audience right now.
No, I got it. It's right here. I pulled it up. I just wanted to see.
I had it on his fucking favorites.
I wanted to see the location. All right. They opened up an In-N-Out burger in Colorado Springs. Oh, no. Aurora, which is in Colorado, no?
Yeah.
Yes. So Aurora,
Aurora,
Colorado.
Yeah.
They opened up an In-N-Out. Aurora Police Department tweets: In-N-Out burger is now at a 12-hour wait. I repeat, 12 hours.
You could never.
Traffic is still significantly impacted in the area surrounding the mall. They will close before you get to the window, most likely. Meanwhile, many other local eateries do not have a wait. Hint, hint. AKA them saying,
get the fuck out of there.
Do not go wait 12 hours for a motherfucking burger, you fat piece of shit idiot. Like, yo, In-N-Out's not that good, I promise you.
Can you ever wait a sun cycle for a burger? Like
12
literally
hours.
12
They're
hours.
not open for 12 hours.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? Yo, real quick. They're fist fighting in the line. These fucking guys are fist fighting in the line to go there.
I don't want to see this. Oh my God, that guy got slumped. Man, I don't know if we'll be able to put that up, but he really did get slumped for an In-N-Out burger.
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you wait,
we have 2 very different points. Yeah. We're simpatico on this, but we also have 2 different point of views. So go.
All right, let me give you mine first. Yes. I'm going to give you this first from my perspective of In-N-Out, and then just in general on waiting that long for a burger. In-N-Out, the burgers themselves, they're good. They're not crazy good. I promise you, bro. We've had they're not that good.
Keep
I don't
going.
care what people say. The fries are god awful. Worst fries I've absolutely ever had in my life. What they do is they take full potatoes, they put them in a press, and they push it, and they slice the entire potato down to fries. And they throw 3 grains of salt on them. 1, 2, 3, literally 3 grains. And then they fry them, and they give them to you. They literally taste like shit. They taste like air. They're terrible. The only thing that's good there is the burgers. And
solid shake.
The shake, I've never had it, so I can't speak on that. Burger, good. It's a greasy, cheesy burger, though. How else is it supposed to taste? It's going to taste amazing. So good. Sure. But it's not that fucking great, dude. Like, you're not waiting in line for, like, this magical fucking burger. It's a burger. It's a sloppy, greasy burger. That's my take on In-N-Out. Okay. Next take. If you wait 12 hours, if you wait 1 hour for a burger, you are a fucking useless person. Because just go to another place and wait until another day. And if you can't, all right, I shouldn't say an hour. An hour is respectable.
That's going to a Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, an hour is respectable. That's waiting in line for an hour. Yeah. 2 hours. If you wait 2 hours
for a fast food
burger, you're a probably fat, useless fucking piece of shit. And if you wait 12. You need to be exterminated off the fucking face of this planet.
Holy shit.
12 hours? I don't have 12 hours on any day of my week to waste on absolutely anything.
No, it's fucking
especially
ridiculous.
Eating a burger. Bro, I would eat crumbs out of the bottom of the fucking refrigerator before I waited 12 hours for a slop burger.
So, I agree with everything you said.
It pisses me off. It really does, bro. I don't understand people's logic.
The only difference in our point of view, I don't know what just fell. It's probably a beer, man.
You're spilling, man.
I spill? You spilled 40 times the other day.
My dad called you out last time. He said, hey, you spilled on the rug. And I said he wanted to keep it, too. He didn't even want to clean it up.
Anyways, the way my take is different is, like, you wouldn't eat that anyway. But
I have.
No, I know.
And it's not like I don't think it's good.
No,
I just don't
it
eat
does.
Like
but
that.
It does differ your opinion, though, for sure.
Of course.
Like, I am a fat savage, and you're not. So, like,
but you're not going to wait 2 hours.
No. Let me go. I got you. I'm explaining.
Go ahead.
So it does differ our opinion a little bit because on a normal basis, like, I might have a day. Tomorrow I could see myself being like, dude, I really want an In-N-Out burger. I just have a craving for it. I'll go wait 30 minutes in the line. You would absolutely never, by any means, you would never have a day where you're like, I want an In-N-Out burger. Ever. You would never even get a craving for it. So that's where your opinion differs. But I agree. The burger is good. It's amongst the upper echelon of fast food burgers.
Of course.
The fries, I've had good fries there twice.
They're top 3 fast food restaurants, but you're talking about fast food. It's not.
None of them are
bar isn't
good.
Too high.
Yeah. To wait more than 45 minutes for In-N-Out, that's fucking excessive anyway.
These people do it every day.
That's absolutely ridiculous. 12 hours. But, this is what I was going to say. You remember when Dairy Queen opened up in Webster?
The line
was crazy.
The line was for days.
I think it's something to do with a regional fast food place. Yeah. When you grow up in one area and you don't have that thing, you always like see a commercial like, I wonder what that's like. Yeah. It comes to your town, you obviously want to try it. Also, there's nothing to fucking do in Webster.
Also, it's not that fucking special.
No, it's not.
Fast food.
But I did go the second day.
What are you eating? Oh my God, I got to get a fucking McFlurry.
I'll tell you what, though. A Blizzard, tremendous.
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
True. No, that's true. No, listen.
They had Jurassic World.
Just because I don't eat that way, I'm not going to not admit that it's fucking amazing.
No, yeah.
Those are amazing.
But 12 hours, no, it's fucking ridiculous.
Back when we were
People didn't wait 12 hours to vote.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Listen. When the police department has to tweet 12-hour wait basically said, you guys are fucking idiots. You're in line for 12 hours. Do you know how long the line of cars was for them to gauge it being 12 hours?
It's ridiculous.
It must have been literally to the next
I don't
county.
care how many people in fucking aprons with a tablet are walking out to the cars. You ain't breaking no 12-hour wait.
Never, bro. Do they have enough supply in
no,
that
never,
fucking
bro.
place
They
for
just
12 hours?
opened.
Dude, the police department literally said they're going to close before you get to the window.
Yeah.
Of course they are. It's not that good. Stop glorifying In-N-Out.
No.
Everybody comes here that's never been here. I get it. You got to go to In-N-Out. You got to taste it.
It's a thing.
But everybody's like, I have to have In-N-Out. It's not that good. If you live on the east, if you live in Rochester, I'll tell you this. Go to Charlie's, get a grilled cheeseburger.
Oh, way better, yeah.
That shit is one of the best burgers
better.
you'll taste.
It's just a thing, though. But dude, it's brand recognition. It's like anything. It's a chain. It's a brand.
They want to take a
trusted.
picture and go on Instagram with it.
Yeah, but I somewhat get it. Like I don't necessarily agree, but I do get it. It's just it's just a thing. In-N-Out's a thing.
I get it.
It's always gonna be a thing.
I get
There's a billion McDonald's in the world. There's not a billion In-N-Outs.
No, of course.
You know?
I get it. It's limited because, like you said, it's not like McDonald's. And I get the hype that like you come to the West Coast, you go do it. I'm not really talking shit about that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I get it. It's not, but I'm just saying it's not that good. It's In-N-Out is not that good. But waiting in line for fucking 12 hours.
You mustn't.
You must be shot in the head, pissed on, and then shot just for good measure one more time. If you wait 12 hours, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying you're a useless human. Instead of being productive for 12 hours, you waited in a line to go get a fucking fast food burger. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm opinionated.
I don't disagree.
About it. Now, one more opinion about it. Not even opinion. I know you'll agree with me. Speaking of lines like this.
Oh, God.
Krispy Kreme. Now we live in Burbank, so
this is how I know I'm a fat piece of shit because I know what you're gonna say. But when you said Krispy Kreme, my first thought was, "Oh my God, I need one."
Of course,
so fucking
Krispy
good.
Kreme. You get to watch them be made. The glaze is like like glass.
God, warm.
When you eat it,
soft.
it's like glass. It looks like a glass.
It does.
Donut. It's amazing.
It really does.
But listen, another thing. Even different than In-N-Out, though. I don't think In-N-Out's that good. Krispy Kreme, it's crack. The donuts are fucking crack, bro. But we live in Burbank, and that I know of, there's one Krispy Kreme around here.
Dude,
and it's in the plaza over here.
I've never seen another.
Now,
Krispy
this
Kreme.
plaza has
I would know
every single store in it. Walmart, Target, Best Buy. It has it
it's
has
super
it all.
popular. It's always busy.
It has
The plaza's
every
always
single
busy.
store in it. So it's like the plaza. So the parking's limited. The space is limited. It's off a main road when you get into it. So there's not a lot of space to be.
What you're trying to say is it's a clusterfuck already.
It's a clusterfuck, yes, exactly. People wait every single
fucking insane.
fucking day.
But it's always at night.
Yo, but the cars would is this exaggerating it that the cars lined up on any given day must be 50 cars deep.
It's like a quarter mile.
It has to be 50
down the
cars
road.
deep.
It literally is.
Listen to me. If
For a
you
dozen
wait that
donuts?
long for a donut, and this is where this is where I could really be opinionated about it because I've seen them in the flesh, and it's not hard to see the flesh of these fucking people because they wait in line on foot and in their car. These people are all fat, obese people.
Yeah.
You're waiting an hour for donuts.
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock at night. Go fuck it. There's a gym right across the street. Maybe you should put your fucking time to something else. I don't feel bad for people like that because that's lifestyle. You're choosing to do that and be like that. Fast food is different.
I'll just
donuts though. There's no excuse. You're going to wait for fucking donuts.
I know.
Maybe In-N-Out is all you can afford for your family. Maybe
In-N-Out
is what you wanted that day.
Yeah.
Listen, if you have a family of 4 and you're struggling in Los Angeles and in $5 meals, that In-N-Out is all you can afford.
I get you.
I could see you waiting in line. That's the exception. Most people though are just slobs. You're waiting in line because you need a fucking burger from In-N-Out, and if you're waiting in line at Krispy Kreme, you're just a savage.
You know what though, man? I just had like an epiphany listening to you. I
feel like I just spoke a lot of.
Well, you clearly have a very strong
I do.
opinion on it.
I don't like lazy people.
No, I get that. I totally understand. But you know what? just to play devil's advocate for a second.
Of course.
I just thought about it though, and it's like, if you want something, fuck it. What do you just wait?
I don't get. Yeah,
I'm sitting here. Fuck it.
I
don't care if it takes 3 hours to make this delicious thing.
But you're a waste. You're a waste.
Give me it.
No,
I know. That's my actual opinion.
Yeah.
But just looking on the other side of it, sometimes it's like, you know what? I can just enjoy this moment. I'm fucking listening to music in my car. I can't wait to get my burger in a little bit.
And listen, if that's what you wanted to do with your day, and you were like, "Fuck it, I'm off today. I'm going to get in and out. I'm gonna wait
no matter
3
what."
hours.
Yeah.
By all means, go do that. I don't give a fuck. As much as it sounds like I really give a fuck, I don't give a fuck.
No, but you're just your thought process is just
you could wait for 4
opposite.
hours for 2 glazed donuts from Krispy Kreme, and then you could wait 7 hours at In-N-Out, and then eat the burger with the 2 donuts.
Oh my
on
God,
it.
that sounds so.
And
good.
I don't give a fuck. But listen, go be productive.
Yeah.
Go do something with your life.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Just me personally, and almost every person that we're friends with. Dude, nobody has 4 hours in their day to go
wait for a burger. Yeah,
like you really, if you have 4 hours to spare in your day, you're not doing it.
I'm also
not when you're 25, 26, 27, 28, all the way up to 30. If you have 4 hours in your day to spare to do something like that, you are not doing enough.
I
promise you.
also feel like I'm just not patient enough for that.
No.
I don't care how bad I want it.
Hell
like
no.
I need it now. Like say just to keep it on the fast food thing. Yeah. Say I was like really craving a certain thing from McDonald's, and McDonald's was fucking super busy, and Burger King was right there. Yeah. I would just fucking go to Burger King.
Yeah.
Like I don't need. Like I can't wait for anything. Yeah. Not just on lines. I'm actually a super patient person in every other aspect of life. I hate a fucking line. I won't wait. I will not. I'm not going to stand here and waste my... Because that's what it is. It's not like I'm impatient, like, I want it now. It's more like I just feel like I'm wasting my time.
No, I feel you.
Like, let me go do something else.
I guess it's what you're
come
waiting
back when it's not busy.
For, too.
Yeah,
like,
it depends.
Okay, if I was waiting in a 2-hour line to get into the gym...
No, I could never.
I'm
2 hours.
I'm just saying, but there's people that will do that.
Yeah, but they're nuts to me too. They're just as crazy.
Of course, but you're waiting 2 hours to be productive and better yourself. Whereas if you're waiting in line for fast food, how much are you contemplating? Like you had to think in your mind at one point while waiting 2, 3, 4 hours for fast food that you're like, maybe I just shouldn't do this. Like, maybe I don't need this food.
Well, I'll tell you what. Every time I get fast food, 10 minutes into eating it, I immediately am like, I shouldn't have done this, but it's just so fucking good.
I guess it's...
There's a 90% chance I order Uber Eats McDonald's after this podcast.
No, you can't do that. I won't allow you. Not after having this conversation.
Yeah, but it's making me hungry.
If you think there's people that wait days to go get the new Supreme release... But that's something they want to do, and I guess a lot of those kids flip shit and they make money. So you're being productive. It's just, I guess I'm so strongly opinionated about the fast food and the Krispy Kreme shit because you're only waiting in line to destroy your body.
I was gonna say,
and
at the end of the day, you're just poisoning yourself.
You're just moving backwards. So that's why I'm really like, I don't feel bad for these people. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I agree with every opinion you have. If I said anything opposite, it's just to create conversation.
Of course, bro.
But
of course.
At the end of the day, it's like, dude, do something else. But also,
the only exception I get is like, if like we said. If you were like, fuck it, this is what I want to do with my day, and I want it, and that's what I want to do, and I want to go do it, I mean, I guess all power to you.
But there's still a line. Like, I'm not a line waiting. Like, there's a line where it's like 12 hours. No, that's not what I'm doing with
Harold
my
and Kumar. How bad did
day.
They need White Castle, bro?
Trash.
Bro, they went on an adventure and almost lost their lives. They went in a whorehouse. They fucking... Neil Patrick Harris, they were riding around with homie. He got shot and killed at the fucking Bunny Ranch. You remember that?
I feel like you combined a couple of the movies.
No, that's Guantanamo Bay, maybe when Neil Patrick... Neil Patrick Harris is in the first one. He's in both
I know,
of them.
but I don't know. Regardless, yes. Also, see, I have this weird relationship with White Castle. Like, I know in my heart of hearts, that's terrible.
Yo, that's despicable.
But also, I do enjoy it.
Bro.
It's so bad, though. Every Jets game we ever went to when I was growing up.
Burgers?
Yeah, no,
those
are
disgusting. The definition.
They're also
they're water.
Thinner than a line of fucking
I get
meth.
it. If you're hammered, anything tastes good.
Yeah.
if you're sober and you walk in a White Castle and you're like, this is good.
No, but that's what we used to do, bro. On
You're
the way
sicko.
down on the way down to Jets games, me, my dad, my brother, because again, that's another fast food restaurant that's only in certain places. We didn't have any, but like on the way, like in New Jersey to MetLife or Meadowlands, whatever the fuck it was. We always stopped at White Castle every single time, though. An hour later, we're like, yo, I have diarrhea.
Of course. You're poisoned.
Yeah.
You're literally
poisoning
like
yourself.
you're playing Pokemon and like you're poisoned.
Yeah, like you just feel it every couple minutes.
And you're like, you're losing HP.
That's really good.
But I get that. That's kind of like that was kind of more of a tradition than it was like, we need White Castle before this game. White Castle's trash. Anybody that likes it, fuck you.
Also, I haven't seen a White Castle.
Also, if you don't chew Big Red, fuck you.
You don't chew Big Red. Fuck you.
How funny.
So good. I don't know.
Yeah, White Castle's gross. Anyways, on to the next thing. We talked a lot about that stuff.
But just to sum up the two things we just said, because it went from Thanksgiving to that, the bottom line is this.
I love food.
I'm so hungry.
I know.
I'm so hungry.
I love good food.
Kind of drunk.
How good is good food, though?
Oh, that's something we meant to say the last two episodes, too, because we realized, like, towards the end, we kind of sound dumber than we did in the beginning. I hope you realize, like, we're doing this on a Friday night to have, like, this is for you guys and to, like, make more shit, whatever.
We're chilling.
But we're chilling and we're getting kind of fucked up. Like, so by the end, if we sound completely dumb, it's because we're completely dumb.
Anybody that's watching this, do you not see the beer go to my mouth 16 times per minute? Like, anybody that's watching this knows.
No, I know. I just wanted, that was a little disclaimer.
Of course.
Speaking of which,
and we take
wow. When's the last time it timed up perfect?
If you don't blow the steam off a beer.
You said that before, and I've never done it. Nazdrovia.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Not through the shirt.
All right, so last episode. No, I got you.
Let's go right into the East Coast, West Coast food.
Well, can you just let me go?
I don't know, dude. You try to explain, and then you take 3 hours. No, I'm just...
Wow. Yo, talk about In-N-Out for a couple of minutes.
I was just going to say...
He muted himself.
I was just going to say, I could probably say that.
I wish you could mute yourself
in real life. Cry.
No, but that is a good segue. Last week, we introduced the whole thing of asking our friends, fans, family on social media.
Thank you to everybody that's done that.
Thank you.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people responded.
People.
We'd love to get to all of them, but we'll just kind of spread them out as much as we can so that we don't talk for 7 hours. But anyways, we got a couple more questions, and now we're gonna do that.
Yeah,
a couple. You want to start with the...
I didn't want to... I just wanted to say for anybody...
It's very polite of you, the way you just did
I don't know. I felt like I was cutting you off, and I didn't want to do that. For anybody that has been asking questions, and if we don't get to them in an episode, if they're good, if they're not... if they're not, I'm just saying, if they're not a terrible question, we're writing them down, we're keeping track, and we will get to them eventually. We just can't... If we get 15 people that give us questions, we can't get to all of them.
So I guess
thank you for doing that, and please continue to do that. We will get to
we will get to you.
Yeah.
I guess because of the food segue, we might as well start with the food.
Jesus H.
Our homie Behan, Sean Behan, a.k.a. Coach Behan.
Big homie.
Asked who has better food, East Coast or West Coast. Yeah. But also, other homie Kellen asked the difference in culture between Los Angeles and Rochester. So we figure we kind of combine the two.
Yeah.
To the food thing, that's such a loaded question. It's so hard to say. I mean, to use the example of In-N-Out.
We're biased, though, to the East Coast.
Yeah.
You're biased.
But also, we're not from a big city.
Yeah.
So here, there's a million incredible restaurants. Like,
of course.
Like, think about all the places we love, Katsuya and Robata Jinya and those places.
People will never know what that tastes like.
No, exactly. So I think it's a tough question to answer because living in Los Angeles, now, it didn't used to be, but now it's such a big food city that there's so many amazing restaurants.
Yeah.
I would say in that way it has the
diversity.
rub is...
Diversity here is what there is.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
But the East Coast has pizza and bagels and sandwiches.
But also,
no, they don't got there's a couple good sub spots, but they don't got no DeBellas out here.
No.
So it's kind of a draw.
Yeah, we're biased, obviously, to the East Coast. You grew up eating something, you're going to obviously be biased.
Yeah.
Also, we're not from the West Coast, so I don't give a fuck to be like, yo, it's West Coast, the food's better. I don't give a fuck. East Coast food.
Wow, you went straight for it. You just think straight up East Coast.
I'm going to tell you this, though. Diversity out here. That's not West Coast food, though. We're in a big city. It's diverse.
No. I disagree.
What is local to Los Angeles other than taco trucks, which are amazing?
Yeah, no, that's
of course
that's a huge thing.
Amazing.
So I guess that's what you're saying is the indigenous food to that area, like East Coast.
That's how I took the
or
question.
Rochester specifically, the garbage plates.
That's how I took the question.
But out here, dude, there's such a high Mexican Hispanic population that there's so much amazing Latino food here, like in every way. There's fucking my god,
dude,
this Cuban food spot down the road is so fucking good.
You have grandmothers, Latino grandmothers that are making food that there's no recipe written down.
No, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Like they know how to make that, and when they die, that recipe.
We were just talking about this the other day at work, with Casey and some other people. That like think of Easton Alexander and Rochester. Why is there not a fucking taco truck right there? They would make $1 billion. The only thing there is Cam's and Subway.
Yeah, well, I guess
it's ridiculous.
Just to say this, I guess Easton Alexander is like a no-go zone now.
Well,
it's
that's fine. But I'm saying, okay, even in its heyday, the last couple of years when we lived there, like, why is there not a couple food trucks there? It's fucking stupid.
How hard did Cam's East Ave crush
Oh my god, it's so
right
good though.
there,
It's
bro.
so good.
Well, you know, my man, he took every dollar
million.
from the slices that we gave him. Oh, Cam, how are you? Here's a fucking $10 bill for this slice. He went like this into his pocket, never claimed it.
Yeah.
My man got caught on tax fraud. Hope he gets out of it.
But I get what you were saying. But I think
the man.
I think that is West Coast
like
food.
The man.
Though. Yeah, fuck the man.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that is West Coast food. The diversity of specifically Los Angeles, that is the food.
Yeah, no,
it's been diverse for a trillion years.
I'll say
now.
this though, I feel like this is native to West Coast because it's the ocean. The sushi out here is, other than going to an Asian country or like Japan or something, you could not eat. But I feel like the sushi is literally, it couldn't taste better.
It's very good.
The places
we're also
that
on the
we've
Pacific
gone,
and shit. So
other than Nobu, we've never eaten at Nobu.
We've never had Nobu.
Other than Nobu, we have
cool
eaten the best sushi in Los Angeles.
Yeah, we've been to some of the more popular spots: Sugarfish, Matsuhisa, Tetsuya,
and some of the spots where people don't know about that are gems.
You know what I realized? We could just do an entire podcast, not like an episode, an entire podcast of just food.
Oh yeah,
I'll jerk off onto a plate
of
food.
Action Bronson's got it covered.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to my man.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Baklava. So I don't know that, but I think that we couldn't really come up with a good answer because we're still biased to our hometown childhood shit. Yeah. But there's a lot of great food out here, man. Also, think about all of our homies who are from here are chefs. Like we've been exposed to a lot of good food.
I'm not saying there's no good. There's amazing food out here. I just think I took the question as, like you said, native.
Yeah.
I think like DeBella's subs, bro. Wegmans, DeBella's subs, same thing.
Yeah, but you could say a submarine sandwich isn't native to the East Coast.
But they're not.
Kind of is,
like
though.
It's like DeBella's is literally an East Coast thing.
No, I know.
Right?
Yeah, no, it is.
Wegmans, East Coast thing. Cam's Pizza.
Or just pizza in New York. In general.
But I'm talking about specifically Rochester. Yeah. I feel like Cam's is almost top of the line in Rochester.
It's our favorite, other than that one Pontillo's in Fairport.
Different type of pizza though, right?
Oh my god, it's like a brick oven.
Yeah,
John's. Yeah, really good. Oh my god,
straight up,
bro. We just looked at each other like we were ready to.
You know
pounce.
what I just pictured in my head? Him taking the slice out and putting it in the box.
Can you smell it?
And then I literally tasted the blue cheese with the boss sauce and like this.
How big is the bottle of ranch at Justin's?
I do miss the days at Chaotic Records, bro, when we would go grab some slices before we and we would be like, Justin, we're gonna stop. Like and he's get me 2 slices. We all got 2 slices before we put
what cheese?
Before we put a lick of work in.
Yeah, grub the fuck out.
Grubbed out.
Oh my god,
that was some good fucking days.
I need that right now. I'm so hungry.
Like DeBella's,
ordering food,
Cam's. Charlie's, bro. I'm just
that's a
biased,
that's a very Western New York centric thing too. That
and
whole like burger shop thing, that's kind of a Midwest thing,
yeah.
and they're so fucking good. The fish fry shit.
Granted, all that food is like the worst, greasiest shit you could eat, but it tastes.
Yeah, we're talking about good tasting shit. We're not talking about health. That's another good point to make though. The healthy options here times a trillion.
Yes,
people like my sister and shit laugh at me when I say some of the things because they're just so stuck in that way.
I understand why though, because that stuck in the way of eating. Also, it's very rare. You can't find good, healthy food on the East Coast, or at least in Rochester. It's just not popular out here.
Granted, we haven't lived there for a few years. It could have been. There's
vegan restaurants out here
that
are better than any other restaurant you'll eat at. They're
What's
making.
that spot that we went?
You know what?
Gracias Madre.
Yes. Yeah. And they make
it's
vegan Mexican food. This restaurant is massive. It's a huge restaurant out here.
It's so good.
The food is fucking incredible.
Yo, you know what I just realized? We've been talking for 45 minutes, and it's only been about food. It doesn't matter. We can talk about whatever we want.
We're hungry,
but holy smokes. All right, so whatever. Fucking just as good as each place.
But anyways, if we had to answer that question straight up, I would say more diversity in Los Angeles and better food in Rochester and on the East Coast. I think that's kind of biased, but how else do you want to answer the question?
No, it's your opinion.
Yeah.
Another Instagram topic, another social media topic was from our boy DJ Enrao, a.k.a. I never know how to say his last name, Nathaniel Reuscher or Reuscher. I think I'm trying to be fancy when I say Reuscher, but that's our boy Nate.
I think it's one of those things where it's like my last name, and you're going to butcher it either way.
Oh, well, no, I wouldn't. Your last name's easy. Anyone who mispronounces your last name needs to go to school.
But miss him.
His question was, this is an easy, fun one. If you were a pro athlete, what sport would it be in and why?
Love this question. Go ahead. You go first.
Oh, you just picked me. I feel like this. Could I? For those of you just listening, I'm literally wearing a Yankees hat and a Yankees jersey. Could I ever not pick baseball? But we played all sports growing up, but towards the end of high school it was only lacrosse. But it's not a big enough professional sport yet, so I wouldn't pick that. My favorite sport in the world is baseball. I'm a fucking diehard Yankees fan. I think my dream, since I was a little kid, was to grow up and play for the Yankees. Also, though, the money in baseball is so ridiculous, and also you're not gonna get CTE. So I would absolutely pick baseball, but I would have to be the first baseman of the Yankees. That's the only way I do it.
No, that's dope. I feel that.
I feel like in another life, I would be a commentator for the Yankees. If they were, actually, that was another question that we didn't write down, and we don't have to fully answer it. But if not this, what we're doing, music and shit, and this is what we're meant for. Yeah. If not this, that's what I'd want to do.
Sports commentary?
Yes.
Well, that's not a sport, man.
No, I know. I just elaborated off it. Baseball. I love baseball.
Cream cheese.
What's yours? What would you pick?
I'd probably pick something like swimming. Be the next Michael Phelps or some shit like that.
Who are you?
Ha!
Swimming?
I feel like swimming or
you wouldn't want to be a fucking NBA star dunking and fucking a million hot girls.
Swimming, Olympian.
That's cool.
Or
that's cool.
Be the next Lance Armstrong or something like that.
Oh,
or
take steroids
or
and cheat
the
for 8
next
years.
Tony Hawk, something that's outlandish.
That's cool.
Of course, anybody wants to be a fucking football player or a baseball player or an NBA player. Yeah, you're gonna make absurd money. You're gonna be a star. But there's not ever gonna be another Tony Hawk or another Lance Armstrong or something.
Okay, that's
these
cool.
These dudes were just imagine being that.
That's cool. That's cool.
You know what I mean?
I feel don't get me wrong, there have been other massive golfers too, but a Tiger Woods too.
Yeah,
it's
that would
like
be
that.
fucking dope.
You are the sport.
Yeah.
You are the sport.
And you could golf
no matter what happens.
You literally can't stand up.
Right. But no matter what happens, Tony Hawk is skateboarding. Bro. If you're really into skateboarding, you obviously be no, there's these other guys. But for the layman, you look at skateboarding and you see Tony Hawk. Still to this day.
Yeah.
So that's a good. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
you look at swimming, Michael Phelps. You look at bicycling.
Yeah, I don't. Swimming was just the first thing that popped in my head because I wanted to use Michael Phelps as a example. Just if I think of a swimmer, you're thinking of Michael Phelps. You will not think of a single other person ever. Never. No, who's gonna?
Yeah,
who's gonna think of another person?
He's the most decorated Olympian of all time.
Name one other.
I'm trying to think of that fucking dumbass that was on his team.
Bicyclist.
I have no
bicyclist.
Yeah.
Name another bicyclist.
No idea.
Other than Lance Armstrong.
I couldn't tell you. Dave Mirra.
Right.
BMX.
Right off the top of your dome, name another skateboarder other than Tony Hawk.
Rob Dyrdek.
Well,
I could do that all day. Because we were into skateboarding.
Of course you can, but
no, but he's still
when you
the most
think skateboarding
impactful.
immediately Tony Hawk.
Yeah, he's the biggest name, 100%.
Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. Something like that would be crazy. I don't give a fuck about of course you could make you get $100 million contract playing fucking baseball or something like that.
I think what draws me to baseball too, I mean, it's...
Well, you love baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just what it is. But also with the Yankees, there's so much history, and we love history. We love the historical sense of it, of like being in the category of these incredible legends. That's something that I like too, to be like that. Those are your peers at the end of the day. If you're good enough on the Yankees, like you're put in that tier of human, and that's fucking insane. But I really like the point you made of being like the Olympian
just
thing.
Being
that's
like
crazy.
Being an oddity.
An Olympian, you're a world athlete,
bro,
you know?
and like you're
an oddity.
You're just
you
are.
I like an oddity.
Maybe like a missing limb or something.
Yeah, Oscar Pistorius.
But yeah, just being like an oddity. And like just like a trailblazer.
Like
those dudes literally, there will never be another person like that, because there's not gonna the trail's already blazed.
Yeah, right.
You know
no,
what
absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
It's like they were the first one to bring that sport to light.
Well, it's kind of like they're
mainstream.
I don't need to fucking elaborate. Yes, so. That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right. So another topic was the homie. Zach Massachetti, our homie.
Oh, yeah.
This is part of the reason why we fucking started this podcast.
100% shout out
that's
Zach.
The dude.
Yeah.
We're
going to have him on here, too, to talk, because we can speak on some very insightful things with him. So
he's the man.
Yeah.
He said, how do you battle the sense of being undervalued, and how do you not devalue yourself?
Great fucking question.
Such a good question.
Great fucking question.
You want to start, or I
Sure.
Start?
Wait,
I knew you were gonna make me read it again.
Yeah, read it one more. Well, it's a 2-part question.
How do you battle the sense of being undervalued?
So, I would say, in my mind, how I take that question is like, all right, you're chasing a dream, right? Or you're doing whatever you're doing. There's always the phase where you're not recognized for it. You know what I mean? So that's what I take undervalued for.
That's what that,
not like, I'm doing this and like I'm not getting paid enough, or like I'm like, I look at that as just being part of the journey. So I don't really look at it as being undervalued. I just look at it like, listen, we're on the part of the path right now where you're not going to get the recognition that you
is
want.
your value at this
You know
moment.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and we do have a lot of supporters and a lot of people that listen to our music, which is dope and crazy. Must have been crazy. Not even maybe 0.1% of what we want to and what we're gonna have one day. But I look at that as like, that's dope. Like, there's people that are fucking with what we make, what we create. You know what I mean? That's cool. So I don't look at it as being undervalued. I just look at it as that's our value right now, and that only increases as you walk down the path further and further.
No, I agree. I think that's it's hard to... That's like the struggle of an artist there, is to know where you want to be and know you're not there yet.
Yeah.
It's hard to not feel undervalued.
Yeah.
It's hard to not be like, what the fuck? Why are people just not getting it yet? But the way to keep that in perspective, this is a tip for anyone doing anything like this, is the way to keep that into perspective is realizing, like you said, it's just part of the journey. Yeah. Like, you have to start from somewhere, and just knowing
people
that
are gonna fuck with you.
You know what is a good example, because we're nerds. You know when you're lost in a video game?
Yeah.
You don't know where to go, and then you turn a corner and there's more bad guys.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, shit.
Clearly, like, this is the way I need to be going. It's the same thing with this kind of journey. When you don't know where you're going, you don't know what to do, and you pivot, and all of a sudden there's more shit going on. You're going the right direction.
You just got to keep moving.
And I think that's one of those bad guys that you face is the undervalue. It's like right now, for example, we've been doing this for years now. It's not like we just started this.
No.
When the podcast started, we've literally been doing this since the end of high school, and we're 26 years old.
Yeah,
obviously we've had times where we're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why is it not bigger?
It's the journey. You learn that. You learn that the hard way. There's no other way to learn it.
No, and I think also the onus falls on you too.
Yeah.
It's like, people have to catch up to what you're doing, but also, what are you doing wrong that people aren't catching up yet?
Yeah. It's a balance between, are you doing the right thing, and are you actually talented at what you're doing? So reality, are you actually good at what you're doing and what you're
and
chasing?
then are you putting the work in?
And if you are,
yeah.
and you're putting the work in, just keep going, and it'll all work out.
And
if you're not talented at what you're doing, maybe you should shift to something else.
Yeah.
And if you're not putting the work in, put more fucking work in.
I think if you're passionate about something, but not talented, there are ways to
be part of that
that world. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
if I love the music industry and I need to be part of this, and I'm trying to make music,
but you can't make music.
I'm whack at making music, which is not true. Fucking beast at making music.
Ryan Gosling. You would pivot to maybe being a manager or trying to become
Graceland.
Yeah, that kind of shit though.
Graceland Estate.
Yes, but that also to go on the second part of the question, which was how do you not devalue yourself?
Yeah.
I always say this.
I don't. That's it.
No, I know, but I think this is a fantastic quote, and I always think I'm really wise for thinking this, but I think it's true. Know your worth, but know your place.
Right. Yeah.
So I know, 1, how talented I am. 2, what I'm destined for. And 3, that I'm going to achieve everything I want.
Right.
But I also know right now I'm not
Jay-Z.
in that place. I'm just not.
Yeah.
So when I meet someone who maybe is above me, or we're networking and meet someone that like could potentially
or below you,
but
either way.
But when I meet someone like that, and I know that they could potentially push me in a direction of like more success, I know that I have a lot of value to add to them. But I also know that right now, they have no reason to trust me until I show them.
They have more value probably to add to you.
100%. So you got to know your worth, but know your place.
Yeah,
know your place, but know your worth. This isn't always going to be your place, but you know what you're worth. Like we in a non-conceited way, we both think that we're 2 of the greatest to ever do this shit, because that's how you have to feel about anything.
If you don't feel like that, you're doing the wrong thing, or you have the absolute wrong mindset.
And which sucks. Yeah. But I really think that's key. Know your worth, but know your place. I know I'm the fucking shit, and I know I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I know I'm gonna get there. So it's okay. Don't stress yourself out about it. Trust the process. Keep pushing forward.
You gotta respect you gotta respect the ranks almost. Like if you look at this shit as being like, you're not bottom of the barrel, but you're absolutely not like anywhere near top tier yet. So it's like you got to keep going, you know, and. I just think, how do you not undervalue yourself? You just don't. Like you have to have a mindset that you just don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
But
I don't look at myself ever where I'm like, I'm not good enough to do this shit. Of course, maybe once in a while you're just. I was gonna say, fuck, am I doing the right thing, or like, am I good enough? But never am I like, I'm definitely not good enough to be doing this. No, never. That's the.
That's why we're still going.
That's that's a mindset question.
Yeah.
How do you not undervalue yourself? You just don't
have that mindset.
You don't have that mindset.
Yeah.
If you don't value yourself, if you don't think you're good at what you do, then you're undervaluing yourself.
And also, who the fuck else is going to value you if you don't believe
exactly
that you're the second that's a reality for you, it's over.
Yeah.
But that's not to say, I think specifically, and every person is self-conscious and shit about their whatever, but specifically with an artist, whether it be painting or making music or whatever the fuck you do as an artist, dancer, you always are your fucking harshest critic, and it's hard not to be like, you know, I am not as successful as I want to be. So there's times where it's like, fuck. Or when I'm sitting down making beats sometimes, right? There are times where I'm making something and I'm like, dude, I'm literally the greatest. There's no way anyone could be better than me.
Or there's times where you're like, I'm
worthless.
Garbage.
Right, but it's balancing that. Because that's the reality of life.
Yeah.
There are going to be times when you're not great, and there are going to be times when you're the best.
Yeah.
So balance that. Realize, keep it in check. The fact that you're not always perfect keeps you humble, but the fact that sometimes you're great keeps you confident, and that's what it is.
Yeah. You just gotta have the mindset that you're just a fucking
killer.
You're a killer. Like you're an animal. Anything you do, you're the best. You're the best. And anytime you do something new, you're like, yeah, this is fire because I'm the fucking best to do it. I'm the best there is. If you don't think like that, that's fine. Some people don't want to be the best at what they do. Yeah. They just want to be good at what they do or make a living at what they do. Just that's normal, cool. Yeah. But if you want to like really, really, really be the best or succeed highly at what you do, you just don't undervalue yourself. Yeah. You know what you're worth.
Yeah.
That's all.
Know
great question,
place,
though. Great fucking question.
We'll leave it to Zach.
I know. Great question.
All right, the last one is from last week, actually, and it's from a homie that's been following us for a minute.
Oh,
so I
this
feel
was a
bad
great
that we
question.
didn't answer
I know,
last week.
we
We're going to get to it.
But yeah.
The homie Tim Wilson, his Instagram is slum_chemist7.
That's hilarious.
I know, Slum Chemist. Also, shout out number 7. That's my shit if you didn't know. Shut the fuck up. He asked for us to discuss the Real Me video and the story behind the name change from BC to April 94. So
that's how long homie's been following us.
If you haven't been following us for that long, Real Me was our first music video ever. And
we didn't know what the fuck
we didn't, and we were young. I had hair. I had no beard.
We were
like
wearing
atrocious.
Oh,
I was wearing a camo thermal shirt, or a camo thermal shirt, and like old Navy jeans.
Bro, I think I was wearing like khakis with a gray hoodie.
Guaranteed.
I don't remember what the fuck we wore, but it was not okay.
But the homies were in.
But
it's
that's
a
so
classic
cool.
video.
That's so cool. All the homies were in it that were available.
Yeah.
And it was just so cool. That was the first thing we ever did. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. We were so young. We didn't even know what the fuck we were rapping about. We were just doing
No, that's not true. The song is actually still to this day holds up. It's
we didn't know what we were doing. We just knew we had to do it.
Yeah.
We just knew keep doing it.
Yeah.
But
that was at that point the next step of like, yo, we need a music video.
Yeah.
And then the
coolest part about that was that through that video we met Hunter and we met Jitta, which are like two of the fucking dopest people we know, creatives
absolutely.
that we know.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy that kind of sparked this whole journey, meeting them two. And like
now we all live out here,
and now
from
all
the East
of
Coast
us live out here, and like obviously Jitta has inspired a crazy amount of stuff that we've done, and obviously Hunter too, and he shot a lot of the videos that we have.
Yeah,
but it's just crazy that we met both of them through that.
Yeah,
our first video, and like if not for anything else, it was worth just
meeting them.
That, you know what I mean? So,
but it also, I think that at that time, what our main goal was like capturing a little bit of a buzz in our hometown.
Yeah.
And that did that for us.
Yeah, it was
at least a little bit. Like,
no, definitely.
It was, I think that was when people started to take us a little more seriously, because it was like, holy shit. Yeah.
And the video was so well done.
Yeah.
Even though
we
looked
for
like
what
idiots
it was.
and
yeah.
But
in retrospect,
it definitely made the people that were like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
And it was just
like, oh, all right, this is kind of dope.
And it is just a trippy thing. Like, we were just like, back in those days, we'd just be hanging out watching music videos and shit. We watched one of an artist I'm not going to name because fuck him, I don't really care. Yeah. And we just saw who shot it, and we were like, yo, fuck, on a whim. We were like, let's hit this kid up. It was Hunter, who's now like a homie of ours, and also, he didn't want to come alone upstate, so he brought Jitta, who's now a homie of ours and is an incredible artist, both like musically art and music. Yeah. And so it is crazy, but that video shoot was animator. So much fun.
My man short.
Yeah, you're
crazy
right. He does it all.
Yeah,
he really does.
He does. He's
but specifically because he asked about the shoot, it was awesome. It was like our homies were involved. It was a classic
so cool.
boom bap backpack rap shoot with your homies, your hometown. That's what it was.
We felt like we were Mac Miller and Kool-Aid and frozen pizza.
Yeah, that's what we modeled.
Yeah, we would literally were just like, yo, let's shoot a video like this. And you know what? Back then, that's really how it was, though. We would just rap and go to the studio and chill with the homies and smoke weed and drink and do what normal
exactly what we did in that
teenagers
video.
And young 20-year-old kids would do.
Yeah.
And it was fun as fuck, dude.
Awesome.
And it was dope. And you know what? Like, that, like you said, that kind of started the little buzz we had. And
it also made it feel real for us.
Yeah. Kind of
watching
supercharged
ourselves
us
in
as
that,
being like, let's fucking actually go do this.
Yeah.
If you look at what we make now, you would throw up at that video, but that's the journey, and that's fucking cool to look back on, man.
I think, I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, but I said something about there have been certain moments in our career that in the moment I remember being like, wow, this is happening. Like, we're living out our dream. That was one of them. I remember looking into the lens of Hunter's camera and kind of seeing my reflection for a second.
Like, what are we doing?
Being like, holy shit, dude, we're really doing this. I'm so like fucking amped up and like proud of us, you know?
It's crazy because when we did that, we were obviously both nervous. We never did anything like that before and never shot a music video or anything like that. Not to that caliber.
No.
And thinking now, like to the Bury Me video, I mean, that was a little crazier. That was like full set, everything like that.
That was a movie.
But it's just like now when we do stuff like that, it's just like second nature.
It's part
and
of the game.
Sometimes it even feels like you're just going through the motions because it's just like you know what to do and it's easy and it's like this is what it is.
But it's just like anything. You have to get that experience.
That's
and
so
practice
fucking
and skill.
cool to be able to say that though, because that's like an actor that flaked out at the beginning of his career can't say that. Whereas like a musician, same thing. We've done it enough times and been lucky enough to be able to shoot enough videos and make enough music up to this point where we're used to that.
Yeah.
And like we know how to maneuver that now and do that. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Because that in itself,
it's also
means that
fun
you
as a motherfucker.
Succeeded to some sort of level.
Well, right. That's a part. That's a skill that you need to be an artist. But also, it's fun as a motherfucker.
It is so fun.
Like shooting a video. Also,
videos.
Especially us, like we love movies and shit. And for at least right now, one day we will make a movie. But that's the closest we've gotten. So it's so much fun to be on set and to be in front of the camera and shit. It's fun. It's it's such a weird thing because I think fame is like weird, and I don't understand like being a crazy fan of someone. Yet I want people to be crazy fans of ours. So, but not in a conceited way. Like I like being in front of the camera. No, I like being me and fucking like showing our personality.
Well,
and shit. It's fun. It's cool.
It's like, do you like making music? Yeah.
Yes.
Do I like making art? Yeah.
Yes.
So, do you like getting in front of the camera and filming a music video? Yeah, of course, because it's part of the art. Of course we like it. Does an actor like acting in front of a camera? Yeah, of course he does. That's why he's doing it.
And you have to
it's all part of the show.
I almost feel like to be an actor or to be an artist, it's like even though we're very humble, you almost have to be like there's some sort of slightly like conceited thing in it because you think you're worthy of being watched. Like who am I for you to be listening to me right now?
I hope you do, but
but like who the fuck am I?
Nobody. Well, that's part of just being.
Wait,
humble.
wait. I'm nobody. Kind of fucked up,
dude. That's what I'm saying.
You're nobody. Like, you're nothing. Your parents sold you for drinking money. Shout out my homie Kylo Ren.
Kareep.
Wait, so fuck that.
Wait, what I was gonna say about that?
Tell me.
The two best things about being an artist at this point where we are in our careers is shooting music videos and doing shows and going on tour.
Yeah.
That's
I agree.
The best fucking feelings ever. Seeing a music video for the first cut that they send
it's so cool.
Is the best fucking feeling. And obviously going on stage is like euphoric and just like obviously that's the best thing about being an artist.
I think totally agree. The only thing is I think like the homebody in me, like at the rawest form of it, I like making a new thing. Like a new song is the
nothing
best,
is better
dude.
than making a song and listening
it's like,
to
wow,
it.
Look at
this came that out of nothing.
Thin air. That's why music's so incredible
with music
to me.
video because you made that song out of nothing and you made a video, a visual to it.
I feel
it's fucking cool, bro.
But even with like you're an incredible artist.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome. I guess like when you draw something, you paint something, it is out of nowhere, but like you literally are using a raw material that existed to create this, right?
Right. No,
with music, it's literally did not exist until we made it exist.
Yeah.
It's incredible to me.
Crazy.
So cool.
Well, a lot of times, like, artists use, like musicians will use, maybe they'll use a sample or they'll use like inspiration from another artist or another song. With when you're making art, like physical art, most times when you're making something, you're using a reference of some sort, whether it's for one aspect of the painting or the drawing. Like you're gonna reference something like, oh, well, I'm gonna Google this and see how this looks and use this reference. I feel like at least when we make music, most of the times, if we're not using a sample or like direct inspiration, there's times where you just make a beat because you like how it sounds, and then we'll put something over it, and we're like, yo, this literally just got created from nothing.
And it's so fun to see what it turns into because it never...
Fire.
Like how it starts is never how it finishes, and that's awesome. That's
the
fun
part.
Fire
and it finishes as fire.
The other part of his question was explaining the name change from BEC to April 94.
Yeah.
So BEC started when we became friends.
Yeah.
Literally, 6th grade. And... BEC.
It never was meant to be a rap duo name.
No, because at that point we weren't even rapping together. It was just like a funny thing we made up.
Yeah.
That I have big ears, and yours aren't as big now. It's so confusing.
They were back then.
I don't get it.
They were back then.
But so we like made a joke like, oh, we're part of the Big Ears Club, and it was just me and him.
Yeah.
It was just me and Scary, the Big Ears Club. And then we're like, oh, BEC.
But
so
that's
like
not what.
joke.
Yeah, that's not what that meant though. We turned it into another meaning.
Yes. Then when we started taking music seriously, we're like, what are we gonna call ourselves?
Also, we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
No, but the only thing we had at that time was BEC. That was us already.
What else would we have called it?
And we transformed Big Ears Club into Best Ever Crew because our whole image at that point was like he just said, the homies.
Yeah.
Like our whole squad was coming with us. And it still is that.
Yeah.
It just we realized that's a horrific name.
Back then,
it's not a good name.
Back then, though, it had a little more meaning because it was literally we were always together.
Yeah.
All the homies were always together.
No.
But yeah, we kind of just defaulted to that name because like that's just the only thing that we really thought would explain us, and it was already like an acronym.
It's kind of easy at that point. Yeah.
So,
but you know what's funny
once we
now?
got older and started making better and like more mature music and actual good music, we outgrew the name, and we were just
I think we both had been having thoughts of like, this just isn't good enough. It's not, it's a business at the end of the day.
At one point, though, when we started making music, we weren't like, yo, let's take this shit right to the top. Like, when we first started making it, we weren't like, yo, let's fucking take this all the way. We're Best Ever Crew. It wasn't that. It was like, yo, let's actually make some songs and rap.
Nah, it's weird that was your point of view.
No, you're not going to say when we first made it, we were like, yo, let's take it to the top. We weren't. That's not true at all.
I think that both of us immediately were like, we need to do this. We're the best ever. We need to do this.
No, I think your memory is a little skewed.
I mean, I don't have a good memory, but I guess maybe we just had a different outlook at that.
No, all I'm saying is, like, in the beginning, when we first came up with that name and we were like, it's this, we weren't like, we're taking it all the way with this. I'm not saying within the next year we developed that mentality, but it was, all I'm saying is like, once we outgrew that name, we had a different mentality and a different style and just like more maturity and made better music. And then we were like, this just doesn't, one, fit our image. Two, just isn't a good name.
Yeah.
And just three, like we have a certain image and we have a certain sound and just we want to push it.
Yeah.
That way and not this way.
No, absolutely.
It was just, was a necessary change.
That's where the name change,
Kappa.
That's where the name change came in. We were at the way it happened. So we had released a song called April 94 as BEC.
Yeah.
And it
also,
was just
this is
fire video, by the way. You should watch it. Directed by Hunter.
You should.
And
go on our YouTube, watch April 94,
shit.
Fire.
But
why we didn't name that is because
the
this
beat
is when we were
named,
still
like,
getting beats off of like...
whatever.
What sites did we
I don't do it a million
Jesus, I don't
ones.
even remember what that was off of. I think it might have been Desirite that produced it.
No, it's not.
Anyways, we were just on someone's beat store and we were just like copying beats off their store. And
what was it, like Summer 98?
It was like,
something?
it was literally called like Summer 98 or something. And we were like, yo, we're both born in April of 1994. Let's call this song April 94.
Right.
Granted,
we
would
hit an Easter egg meeting.
More than that, we never looked past that name after that. We were just like, that's what the song's called.
It's just cool
name.
And the song wasn't like it wasn't like a single or anything.
No,
well, it was, but it wasn't like a radio type
No,
song. It was just like we were just rapping.
It was a perfect
We
name
just spit
for
our
that.
asses off and like that's what it was just like a cool random name on some like Dave Matthews shit where he just names it something that might have a little bit of a secret meaning, but it doesn't really mean anything. But then, like he said, as the years went on and like our image progressed and our sound progressed from being less like boom bap shit and more melodic, like we're producing our own shit, all that. Right. We just knew the name change had to come, and when we went to this is so like, Coachella. But when we went to Coachella a couple of years ago, and we were all just like fucking stoned out of our gourd and just like hanging out, fucked up. And I remember us just like looking out into the sea of people, and we were just talking about like, yo, we got to change the name, and we just were like, what about April 94?
Yeah, strictly referencing that song, obviously.
Yeah,
and then we were like, it just makes sense. Because, and then we came up with the whole image of like April showers and
moodiness.
Our music is all moody and dark, and then we came up with like, all right, let's use the umbrella, and then we just came up with the closed umbrella as a logo, and we developed the image and the style.
It seemed to all just click into place. Like, all right, April 94. Oh, the umbrella. Yeah. Oh, like this. And also like. It just, to us, it's just a fucking cool name. But then when you dig deeper, there's that interesting thing of like, oh, you guys were both born in April 1994. Yeah. And like, also, as hip-hop heads, 1994, a huge year of hip-hop. Like, that was like the golden era of our favorite type of shit.
So it just makes sense on multiple levels. Yeah. It's
But that April shower shit, I think that's what...
Yeah, that just sets the whole mood. That's just pretty
sad,
much
but like... weird and melancholy, and
flowers come from April showers. So
Bury Me, I Grow Back.
Yeah,
flowers.
But Bury Me is actually a very important song to us because of that. April. It kind of explains the April showers. We have music that is moody and sad, and then we have music that's, happy or more upbeat, or that's kind of like the balance between the showers and the flowers type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. You've never said that before. That made a lot of sense.
No pun intended.
Showers and the flowers.
Yeah.
You'd almost think that you're a rapper.
Yeah. I try to be.
Huh.
But yeah.
Try a little harder.
No,
I'm just kidding. And it just worked, and I think that I love it. I really do when I think about it and whatever.
No,
it's fucking perfect for us.
We're like Matchbox 20.
Huh. But the thing is, though,
I wonder what the
guys from Matchbox 20 are doing.
No, of course that. But I wonder what the inspiration behind that name was. Matchbox
I don't know. Band
20.
names are cool. You could name it anything.
Yeah.
I have a million band names in my head that are awesome, but we're not that.
I feel like there's some other
the whack thing, though, I don't know if you've thought about this. Now there's so many young rappers with 3 letters and then their name. And we were doing that shit before. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like, it was BC. Yeah. We could have been
also,
BC Flow Namath and BC Scary.
That shit is whack.
No, I know. It's annoying. But, like, also, how many, though? And they're all, like, bigger artists, like popping young artists.
That they, like, are the 3 letters in their name. Every single one of them have had fallouts, and now they're just what their name was.
Yeah. A lot of them, yeah. But I just think that we were ahead of the curve. That's what we do.
Yeah. BC days were cool though, bro.
It's our history. It's where we came from, and it'll always be important.
Yeah.
Do we still get people hitting us up all the time for that music, which is almost kind of annoying.
No, but that's cool because
listen to the new stuff. It's better.
No, but that's cool because it's like, dude, whenever you're starting to listen to somebody, those are the songs that you like most, of course.
Always.
Of course, there's always
my favorite. Jay-Z's my favorite artist of all time. He's released a million amazing albums. Reasonable Doubt's still my favorite album.
Exactly. So it's like you're always going to be biased to that music. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
But usually, if you're a diehard, maybe not. But
I'm a diehard of us.
Like if someone really doesn't like Drake that much, but they grew up in high school listening to Take Care.
Right, Take Care is their favorite album, yeah.
Drake could never make better music than Take Care, right?
I feel that.
But if you're a fucking diehard Drake fan...
Everything new he makes is the best.
Exactly,
yeah. So basically, we're the best. Everything we make new is the best.
Skirt.
Skag.
But we got to wrap this bitch up because we've been going for a little too long, like an hour 20.
No, solid. Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It was good.
And we thought we weren't going to have anything to talk about. You know what it is? You went on a fucking 5-hour rant about In-N-Out.
I had to tell these motherfuckers,
I'm so hungry.
I feel like last time we got a little goofy with it, which is good. This time we explained a little more.
Which is weird because we're drunker today than we were last time. You know what it is? Allison's not in the corner. I don't feel like I'm a comedian right now. I feel like we're actually talking to each other.
Bro. So next week, I'm going to be in North Carolina. We're not going to have a session.
Boo.
We're going to do like a video call, Skype type
Is there
podcast.
An earthquake right now?
That'd be so fucking cool.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
Imagine if the big...
Wait, what is it? Just your big guinea leg shaking?
Imagine if the Big 10 hit right now on camera.
Great footage.
Anyway,
sorry. Yeah, keep going.
I'm not going to be here, so stop.
Sorry.
So we're not going to do.
Be here.
We're not going to do this a session next week. But we're going to do like a video call, Skype type podcast. But
the kids call it Zoom nowadays.
Yeah, but I don't even know if we're going to use Zoom. I don't know what we're going to use yet. We honestly haven't figured out how we're going to do it yet. But we're going to do some video call type shit. And, but then the next week after that, when I'm back, we'll bring some fucking heat.
Yeah.
We'll bring some heat.
And then it'll only be the new year already. It's fucking crazy.
I know.
Thank God. You know, we're not naive and stupid. This shit isn't going to end when the year changes, but no. I think we're all ready for a new year.
Did you see that Pfizer and I forgot what the other company was.
90%, right?
They said it's like 95% effective, but they just requested for emergency use of the vaccine in the U.S. So it's got to be passed through Congress and the Supreme Court and everything like that.
Well, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? I didn't say anything yet. Like, whatever your stance on vaccines and stuff, that's everyone's personal choice. But I really just, I pray to God that it all works out, and then it's good, and it's fucking, and it just fixes things, because we all need to just get back to normal. But again, we love you so much. We thank you for listening. Thank you for coming under the umbrella again. And this week's live session is, what is it again? Elysium. Our most slept on single, no question.
Absolutely. Song is
If you don't know the song, you're fucked
After you watch this session, which is amazing, go to Spotify or Apple Music or whatever the fuck you listen to music on. Go find Elysium and just close your eyes. It's a short song. It's like 2 minutes and something. Go fucking listen to it and just think about it real quick. Think about
Face a doobie and then close your eyeballs and let your head spin in 360 circles and then just lose yourself in the song. It's
Smoke
a beautiful,
a crack rock,
the
whole rock. Yes. Bang a whole 5 gram rock.
Yeah. Tiger blood.
Yeah, tiger blood.
Yeah. Inject tiger blood into your forehead and then
while you're about to pass out and die, listen to Elysium on the way out.
This is one of those songs that, like, if you knew that you only had 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in your life, you should listen to this on the way out. To that, But anyways, beautiful song.
Yeah. Here it is.
Elysium.
Sucker.
Hello.
See you.
2, 3. If you are my greatest weakness, how do you make me feel so strong? How do you make me feel? Yeah, when our eyes lock, I hope you see this. And if you do, how could it be so wrong? How could it be so? They say 2 wrongs don't make a right, but a few lefts do. Sorry that I left you on such short notice. I hope it helped your focus. Your motive is for you and I respect it. You draw all of the dots and I connect them. You spill all of your thoughts and I collect them. You draw all of your fears and I protect them. I think I love you, think I hate you, think I need you, think I made you the way that you are. I think it's supposed to be, and hopefully we both can see the distance that we have. It ain't too far.
Better off on the outer, says the voices. Don't you hear those?
How don't you hear that?
Love is power, love is poison. Both I'm scared of. Wanna see your exterior before I get deeper. If I fall to oblivion, I'll sleep to dream you.
I'll sleep to dream you.
Elysium, come and find me. Elysium, it ain't that far. Elysium, come and find me. Elysium.